And hello everybody, Vape here. Today we're back at it with another vintage story. Hey Alex, hey Snow, and hello to the other 4 people that are watching. So, today, as you can tell by the thumbnail and the title and whatnot, we're going to be focusing on making that berry farm / vineyard. So yeah, that should be awesome. Oh, hey Junk, how you doing? Okay, bam, here we are. I need to make some food. Quickly get that going. Good day, Pixie. Pixie! Where's your animation? Oof. My game crashed while trying to get the thumbnail, so I really hope that didn't mess anything up. So jam tarts today. Ooh, interesting. Oh, cool. All my little chiseling things are back. Look at this. See that? That's all fixed now. Wait. Jam. I can make jam, actually. What do I need to make jam? Lol just started and Vape already broke the cat. Nah, no, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. The cat broke itself. Oh, there you go. See, cat fixed itself. Problem solved. Okay, so I need to see in order of what food we can make. So of course it'll be pies, but what variety? Do we have meats? We no longer have meats. Do we have grains? We have some grains. Love it. Yes, beautiful. I mean, we stole all of those crocs. So what if it's 4 per pie? Then let's make that many pies. Because it's two per the base and 2 for the top. Yeah, chunk cats are not really impacted by actions of mere mortals. Yes, they're just better than us for some bizarre reason. Okay, so my apples and pears, they're sorted. So it's gonna be a primarily vegetable based. Making 6. There's 1 stack, 2 stack, 3 stack of those. And we'll do turnip and pear pies. Beautiful. Doesn't anything sound better than turnip and pear pies? Oof. Delicious. I'm gonna starve for a little bit, but it's for the greater good. So if you're curious on how the distillery looks for all those who didn't pop in last time, it looks kind of something like this. So we have a little spot for storage. Here's a little watery spot. We're currently making about 25 liters of rye ale currently, and then nice big sorted, nice all the space you could ever want. So we can age wines in there. Actually, you should add a fruit press in there. Yeah, there, it's fine. You won't die. Well, you might actually, but it's fine. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. If I can just get, like, some done. There you go. Then I can come back with you in a bit. So that's enough for 2 pies. Okay. Yeah, I know you're hungry. I may need to swallow some honey. That's a weird way to say that, but it's fine. Let me just chow down some honey and then we will at least not be starving while we're trying to make the pies. I forgot, honey's actually beautiful. That's 300 saturation per, like, a liter of honey. We're just gonna ignore the fact that my guy absolutely just chugged through 2 liters of honey, but, you know. It's still pretty cool regardless. Vegetable. I need to get some more steel making, cause, yes, boss fight. Apparently the next boss fight we can jump into is gonna be quite the hard one. Three. 1, 2, 3. 3. There you go. It's so nice actually having food for the winter. And we also have a greenhouse, and we have honey, and we have this and that. It's good. It is good. I've been thinking this whole time on how we can remodel this kitchen with the limited number of space. So I was thinking we have to move this here. Okay. Then that leaves some room that we can make the cool stone bake oven. Move those like up like there, make like a shelf if possible. I'm not sure if that would be. Most probably we'd have to go like up there. We have to make like a little shelf thing. Like that's pretty much damn, look at our nutrition. Mighty fine. Like a professional pieman, yes. Okay, look at this. Fabulous outfit. I still want to upgrade our backpacks. Get them all to at least the highest tier we can get them. I think we discovered we can comfortably get these all the way up to their basic variant. Because that requires clear quartz, brown cloth, which isn't too bad. Brown is just from strong tannin, so that's easy enough. But yeah, so we can get all the way up there. Did you watch the official trailer? Yes, I have. And there was something in there that actually surprised me a lot. But now that I think about it, I don't remember. Like it's very sad. So I think they're overhauling footsteps. There's fishing. There's smithing. Uh, what else? What else? I don't know what else. There was something that royally surprised me. They're overhauling the berry system, turning into kind of like how you do with the fruit trees. Then, yes. Cook for me. Cook for me. Kitchen. Ah, yes. There's the the kitchen. Like you can get cabinets and stuff. That's one thing I'm kind of excited for, where you can place it however which way you want. Yes. And also, I may be mixing it up, but I have a whole bunch. Okay, so I've mentioned this before, right? That when it comes to season 3, I'm gonna give it a bit of time for 1.22 to like come out, get the first couple updates, let mods like update with it, and all that, because there are a couple mods that I'm gonna a lot of mods actually. There are a fair few mods actually. If you want, I can get the exact number for you, but there is some mods that are getting ready for when we're gonna do our season 3. To be decided. I'm gonna kind of keep it a secret, but it's underneath my vintage, isn't it? Yes. Okay, well, we can't see how many because it's underneath vintage, and vintage is mean. Yeah, tempering, quenching, kitchen. Do, 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 do. That's not cooked. Okay. Making all the food we'll possibly ever need. Once this one's baked, I'm going to put 2 more in. Just to make sure it's sorted. Okay, so we need to prepare the area. Yes, yes. I could like have like a roundabout path. So the path goes there, there, and then that's where the farm will go. Okay, it's still rising. Rising means it is baking. Yes, heat up for me. Okay, so we need to prepare that. See if we can sort out the animals. I'm pretty sure because it's getting so close to winter, they're not going to be mating. Yeah. That should be nice and hot enough now. Oh, I need to come up to temp though. Pixie, Pixie Boo, where are you? Where is the cat? Oh yeah, now we actually get to do this when winter comes. We're going to absolutely overhaul absolutely everything of absolutely at all. That's right, many appses. Seriously, where is the cat though? I can't run away too far because I would love to use this building, but we'll make it work. We'll give it all the space it needs. Oh, wrong direction. Why does it say I'm at max health even though there's a little sliver that isn't at full health? Ah, that's why. 0.8. I still never forget the pie I used to preheat the oven. That was an expensive pie. That thing was full of meat, like genuinely. That was before I knew you could mix and match things inside pies. So that I had literally had the thing absolutely filled to the brim with meat. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, yes. Plans. Waiting for food to be made, sleep, plan out, build, place berries and stuff, even though they won't grow for now. And then, yeah. Genuinely, where is the cat? Oh, damn, I slept late. It is 3 in the afternoon. Redwood, redwood, redwood. That's sorted. Sticks. Okay. That melt. Yes, I'm thinking we can do a path, like sub path here, and then it goes like connects all the way here. But I'll never pretend I've stepped that late. Then yeah, same. It never happened to nobody. Ooh. How are you doing? This stuff is apparently like sorted. You don't really have to worry about it because it's sorted up to -12, mind you. Not 1, not 2, but 12. How are you doing? My very, very pristine flax. How are you being blown in the wind when you're in a greenhouse? Please explain that to me. I'm not going to question it. It's fine. Okay. So let's change the color, because now it's all white and stuff. You can't really have white as a color. Black. Okay. So it's going to kind of go roughly there. Split. So that will... Okay, what are the chances that I accidentally make almost identically same pattern on either side? But yeah, so then they will have to be roughly the same size, but also not really. See if they don't connect, but let's just start and kind of see how it goes. So we want 2 spots, so like we'll do that. So there's the fence, spots to walk around, then makes more fences. And something like that. So that's path, and then berries, or my grapes. They'll go in there, and then same for there. How far can they go? Yeah, like that. That's kind of small, but that's fine. Actually, I could bring it out by like an extra, like 3? Yeah, it should be fine. Perfect, actually. Yeah, that works nicely. No, needs to... wait. No, that won't work. I could do that, but that's right on it, so most probably would have to be like that then. Something like that. And actually quite accurate to the size I actually drew, which is quite funny. But now the berry farm is going to be has to be actually completely different now that I think about it. It won't be the same size nor the same scale because this only needs 2 types. That's for the red grapes and that's for the white grapes. But now, like, we have at least 4 different types. We have blueberries, white currants, red currants, black currants, cranberries. So 5 types. But how many types do we actually have is the real question. So there's our green grapes and red grapes. Then we have a handful of red currants. We have about 6. Then we have about an equal amount, or we have 7. 7 red currants, 5 black currants, a metric shit ton of cranberry bushes, and that's it. About 17 of those. And we're just 1 off from having an equal amount of each. one off. That isn't bad. And this one I'm 2 off. Need 1 more red grape, 2 more green, and then that's kind of sorted for the amount of grapes I would need. In reality, I don't do much with them. Vineyard there is done. So now what I can do is I can be smart about this, is I can branch off this section. So this is going to go like this, there, and then continue off and then connect here. Then I can have this one just branch off this corner here and then just continue this way. So let's see. So we're gonna firstly go back 3 blocks. 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go. That's where that's gonna start. Now they can connect, screw it. So that's only 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. How are we actually going to do this? Unless I could go the kind of cool path with these with the cranberries, especially by how much we have, and kind of have them lining the path, or at least some of the path, like not all of it, like maybe there. Same time, like tough decisions. So let's grab all of them first. Let's snooze. We'll wake up. Yeah. So is it going to be called the Vineyard, the Vapeyard, or go with the Orchard? No, we did the Orchard for the Vineyard last time because we didn't have an actual orchard, but now we have an actual orchard, so that's the Orchard. And I like the Vapeyard actually. That works quite nicely. Now I have to get kind of creative with that. Now to think about it. I can't really Google what a cranberry farm looks like because that like hollowed down so you can fill it with water and collect the cranberries that way. Can't really do that. So alright, let me quickly go to my storage system and check how many, because I remember we threw a whole bunch of berry bushes in there as well. So that's pretty much turned into the farming section. So that's the farming section. Animal section, berry section, house section. And of course, little like forge section. There. I should really glider make. I'm gonna make you. Yeah, green grapes, red grapes. Okay, beautiful. So I grabbed 2 green grapes and 1 red. And then we have 57 black currants, 6 blueberries, 49 more cranberries, 36 red currants, and 8 white currants. Yay. Okay, that's not big enough. That is genuinely not big enough. Screw it. Might as well expand the vineyard. Not by too much, because I want to kind of keep it even. Alright, let's go sleep. Oh, there you are. Where have you been? No, we don't need more. Yes, go feral, my children. There you go. And then this, if... Like, how would we actually organize this nicely? Nope. Screw it. This is moving to a whole different location. I think there. Careful, there's a lot of clay here. Not there, but there's a lake here. I'll be careful where I choose to build. But there's clay over here, which is an issue, because there's also clay over here. Not here, but here. There it is. Well, it's there. Let me get some soil, cover that lake, and that should be a perfect spot, I think. So, if we get 345, 405, 400, okay. That's not bad. 3 pies pretty much fill me up. That's pretty much me. My guy can chow down 3/4 of a pie to fill you up. Could anyone else eat 3/4 of about a meter width pie? Two rusty gears, piece of leather, 2 plain cloth, 6 sticks. And storage slots 2. What does that mean? Does this thing come with storage? Or does it replace a backpack? Then it's like that and that and that plus that and that. How do you make you? One of those. So we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hell yeah. Oh, cool, we keep it as well. So you duplicate it if you want to give it to a friend then. How do you work? Where's Dave? Oh. Hello. Dave. Who do we name Dave again? That work? I really cannot tell. Who do we name Dave again? I forgot. Because we have Jerry in there, Pixie there. Dave. We're... Ah, okay. We're... Kind of a bit underwhelming, in all honesty. Maybe we need to build like a tower. Oh, Big Giraffe Thunderlord. Oh, okay. Cool. We also call him Jerry. So, yeah, he pops up, whenever there's a temporal storm. You'll see him. You'll see him around. Okay, that's actually not bad. We can keep that. Eh. There we go. Super Chief Architecture Officer Snow, and then our CFJ Chief Funny Jokes Officer. That's Chunk. Yeah. Come on. Oh, I need my road. There you go. I'm not gonna ask why that little bit is snowed over. Oh, and that little bit isn't. Okay. So we'll expand the path here. Wait, let's just quickly get the path sorted for here at the very least. Oh, they changed how that worked. Originally you couldn't... You had to get rid of the snow first. That makes getting dry grass in the winter so much easier. That's on one. Okay, so that does break it. Ba-da-boom. Yeah. Ah, it's only when it's had one layer of snow, right? Yeah, it's only a one layer of snow. I think we just go through there, that would work. Yeah, there you go. So that path has been pathed. Then we need to make a path out to there, roughly. And then we need a path going from about there all the way down to our little area there. We also need to make some extra mortar so we can replace that. Oof, just the things around base just never seem to stop, but it's fine. Okay, so we got a fair few berries. Very little white currants and blueberries though, but that's fine. So instead of putting the fence around it first, let's first... Ooh. put down the berries, right? And then fence around it. I think that's the plan. I remember what I went to go to my storage system for. It was supposed to be for soil, yes. I forgot, it's actually slower to walk on snow-ridden paths than it is just walking on actual snow. Yeah, there you go. Jeez. So that we can at the very least kind of like a 2x2 thing. So that's only 15-ish blocks. So subtract 2, then that is 15. Then that will subtract 3, and that's an even number. Those are also even. Then these two are the issue. These two can't be stacked on each other. The rest can. So let's start. We're gonna kind of go like this. No, it's like you start, instead of where we want it to end up, we'll just... Jeez, that was fast. So the path is kind of gonna go like there. From about there. So it's gonna go a bit back. So like that. There you go. That is our black currants. Next would be our red. So then it's gonna be like path like that. There's gonna be a 2-block gap, and there's like that. We kind of repeat. Unless I actually do this instead. Go. Jeez, steel axe is not be underestimated. Red currant, white currant. Oh shit. There you go. Black currant and red currant are done. Next one over would be white currant plus, I think, blueberries. So we'll just do like 3. Because those can be stacked. There you go. And now it is this monstrous 80 cranberry bushes are going to be a bit worrisome. But we're able to plant them all, but we'll plant them till they're like in line with them all. And immediately I went past it. So it's going to... Fencing is going to look like this. So it's going to go like there. So you have a 1-block gap there. Go all the way down to about there. Leaves enough room for a 2x2 gap for there, and we can start fencing. Now we need a funny punny name for this berry farm. So what are we calling it? That's the vape yard. And then what's that going to be called? Yep. Now it's time for me to get the pathing sorted. I don't know. Brain not working. I can't I have to think of good berry puns. Yes, yes. Chunk, that's why you're the chief of funny jokes, you know? Oh no. Oh no. It's one block off. No. What a horrible fate have I done to deserve this? Server IP? No. This is my solo world. This is not a vintage story server. But also, welcome, I have salt. How do you do? This is my season 2. No worries, no worries. Been very busy bees, because we're almost onto our 2nd year. How do we fix this dilemma? We could move it up by 1, but we're talking about not berry farms last time. Not a berry farm. How would I fit that? Unless I do like a double layer. Because that'd be kind of funny. Something like that. Chief alignment officer for those parts. Yeah, kind of. Maybe a smidge. That's gonna be double layer, because not a berry farm. Yeah, I think it's just best we do that. Let me pull up a blocky letter base. A 4x3 pixel alphabet. Maybe bump that. How tall do we do the ones over here? That's pretty big. Ah, look, there's snow on it. Why is there snow on the bottom half of the sea, not the top half of the sea? Why is there snow on the top half of that sea, but the bottom half of that sea? I don't know. So it is... If I have to guess, can't see exact measurement. I'm pretty sure that's 6. Like 1, 2... That's 3. I can tell that's 3. Then that's 2. So then 8, right? I'm gonna get my chisel. For Sparta! Hey, what? Juke him, make him waste his spine. You got no spine, eh? Oh, it's his rib, but you know, it's fine. Chisel. Get there. Beautiful. I'm pretty sure if a backpack has stuff in it, you can't put it anywhere, so it's kind of bad for. Is there a mod that changes that I can just have the thing in my inventory instead? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why did I get 8 from that? I knew that was 3, and then I should have added 4. Okay. So it is a 7 by 5. 7 by 5. We need like a standard alphabet. There you go. Got all my letters. Now we can have some standard uniform lettering. To go to bed. Wake up. Letter. Sorted. Good day, Kitty. I also need to go get my polishing chisel, my finishing chisel, whichever it is, so I can get more slate blocks or polished slate blocks, so I can actually chisel it. Finishing. Yes. So, it would be 12. Beautiful. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Oh yeah, I just remembered also there's a new version of wearable storage. Oh yeah. I remember. I swear there's still something else that absolutely wowed me to my core. Like massive wow. Jeez, that's a big one. Okay, we'll focus on rounding it off more once we're done with the writing. So firstly, we need to find kind of the center. Hey. Screw. Yeah, it's kind of like the center. And I need to find the exact center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we just kind of follow that line. I feel like the middle-ish. So then if it's going to be 7 tall, then we can have... Go away. I'm trying to get my sign done. So... Be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're going to follow that like rough line. Oh no. I'll keep that there. So it has to have a hyphen. So it's the vape. What do you call it? The Vineyard. Because the hyphen has to at the very least be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. If it's by 5, so then we can kind of calculate it. So if it's like. Come now. Go away. It's 1 letter, 2 letter, 3 letter, 4 letters. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then space. 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, okay. Then Vineyard. So it's Y is. Is that a good looking Y though? What do you guys think? Is that a good looking Y? Maybe just like one higher. I think let's just keep that. Yeah. There you go, the Vineyard. Wait, why does that feel... why did I do an E? That's supposed to be a D. It's a pretty big D. No, that's probably right. Okay. Vineyard. There you go, the Vineyard. No, this one's not a berry farm. 2, 3, 4. Hello, PS, you doing okay? Lunch break? Looks good. Yeah, I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so similar situation to last time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. There you go. It's kind of go away, you mosquito. I've slapped you away like 4 times now. Get a hint. Jeez, these muzzies are persistent. Okay, so we're doing not a berry farm. Okay. That will take a fair few letters. I like doing it in all caps because caps look quite nice. Then we'll do... Ugh. 3, 4, 5. Oh, instead, I just kind of get the rough, like, minimum, right? So it would be 4 letters. That's kind of where not A is going to go, and then Berry Farm. So it's going to go up to 5, 6, 7. It's going to go up to there. And then if I count 7, I want enough space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's kind of where those are going to go. Berry farm. Yeah. Thoughts and thoughts with a bit more thoughts mixed in. Now, picking and choosing in which way these are going to sit flush. Let's start with not A. Let's just get a nice, easy one out the way. So, N is kind of what you'd expect. 6, 7. I'm going to do it a bit differently because they want it like that. I kind of want something... just like a weird sidewaysy. Yeah, okay, fine. The professionals know best, apparently. How dare they? I like that. I like that. That's a nice little compromise. Okay, so not A. That's pretty centered. So that's 9 letters. So if it's 16... do some math. Okay. So 9 times 5 is 45. So then 16 times that by 4. 64. Divide that by 45. But I'm not sure what I was trying to calculate there. So we need to kind of count out roughly... oh. So it would be 45 from like the bottom middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 34, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 32, 34, 37, 38, 39, 40. So if I did that, that should be 45. But we also need to include spaces. If there's 9 words, and that means there's 8 spaces in between them. So then you need... this side, did that side get 2? So then it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, break. 4, 5, break. 3, 4, 5, break. 4, 5, break. 4, 5, break. 4, break. There you go. It's kind of where the thing's going to go. Let's get this going. So, not a berry farm. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. So I did count correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is rude. This is also where Chunk grows his super special indoor tomatoes. Not gonna lie, that would that was some intricate counting. I dare say, I also dare say. Tomatoes, yes. That's right, tomatoes. Everyone heard it. Nothing nefarious here, just vegetables. Like, look at that face. Look at Chunk. He can't do anything nefarious. Like that. Okay, I'm going to change it up a bit. So if I do that... Now I need to move all of that letters like a block to the side. Because it gives it that... Like, those look like that's one word. I forgot about that. Damn it. There's more space on the berry side, so it's more accurate. Or let's see which side has more space. It's obviously a lot more than 4. Okay. Well, get the dry erase out. Now we got to go back to the wood. There. That's just a little bit of extra space really indicates it's 2 different words. Well, actually, if I do one more there, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's only 1, 2, 3, 4. So that actually looks... Nah. I think that should be good enough. Okay, back for round 2. There you go. Ta-da, and now we need to do some other work. Like 3 in. This kind of looks like a big bean now. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Ah, see, that's where all the issues are coming from. There you go. Winter is quite a chill, except with that little shit. Oh, okay. Impressive, sir. Good, impressive work, Sir Chisel Master. Wow, impressive to you too, Chief Funny Joke Officer. My CFJO. Am I allowed to take the beeswax from them or the honey from them because they need it for the winter? Come now. Oh, you always want these fights, but you never want to chat in your check. Why are you so far behind everyone else? There's some of your fellow brethren in tier 6, thank you very much. Negative 66 hours. How have you managed that? Be gone. So what other ales or wines or brandy should we make? So what kind of brandies can we make? Apple brandy. I could do apple brandy. Oh, do I need to distill it? Okay. I need to distill apple cider vinegar into apple brandy. And it's about a 1 to 10 ratio, so you lose a lot of it. Let me get a bit more so I can fill all of them. There you go. That'll make last in about 10 hours, so we sleep through most of that. Then mortar, how's that coming along? Because I want to replace some of those bricks already. We should have some. Yes, we should have a lot. Okay, then I need to grab a lot of my charcoal and a good chunk of my iron. So let me grab more, rather more than less. I can get some of your refractory bricks back. I'll just leave like a stack over there now. Wait, so now where's else is it damaged? Oh, right down there. All the grates are fine, that's good. Okay. Well, coffin lid. Keep doing that. Thank you. Despite the popular contrary belief, whatever the hell it's called, that you're completely safe to stand down there for some bizarre reason. Okay, go. Now I get to sleep knowing I have extra steel on the way. I can do whatever I want. However, I'm going to need to chop down a couple more trees so I can make some more charcoal. Contrary to popular belief. There you go, thank you. Contrary to popular belief, you can stand on there for some bizarre reason. Best trait. Oh, so I do have this mod. Can I jump straight to steel, or do I have to... So it's any chest plus... So I just have to pick it up. Because the singular chest, mind you, by itself, is 40 storage. The average trunk, right? Here, only holds 36. So one steel chest is on par with a single wooden trunk. I don't know why I like insist that you like a snake. Okay. Feeling we need more iron. So make 2, that's like 20 ingots. It's 400. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ah, there it is. Still unfired. Yeah. Can I just like nick this? Just like save image as 7 by 5 pixel alphabet. I put that in my vintage story. Oh well, it's fine. Sweet, now I have that when absolutely ever. I like how everything's coming together. So now, path there, and make a path all the way down there. That's still there. Yeah. Good sir, I'm not tilling, I'm making a path. I'll get to you in due time. Okay. That's done, that path's done, now it's time for a path I've been putting off weirdly long. It's just this one going down, all the way down there. Then you find the rough middle between my cremation furnace and this bad boy. I need to refill you and put some chalk, or wouldn't you? So 2, 3, 4, 5. So about like there. Okay. Yeah. So the only other really big project after this is making the massive miniature model. Oh my. Now I think about it, even if you add massive onto it, it's still miniature, like triple M. And if you want miniature massive miniature model madness, that's quadruple M. A lot of M's. There you go. So now everywhere is officially mapped and marked and pathed and all that. So, start off here, the house. House leads all the way to Smithy, that leads to mine, which leads to our little smelty area over there. Which leads to our storage room, which leads out the castle. Go ahead straight, you hit the barn, the side entrance plus the front entrance, plus our orchard or our orchard. Then you take a right here, go down to your cremation furnace / charcoal pit. Take a left, you hit the distillery and the windmill. Continue further down, to your right, you hit your apiary. Turn left, you hit your tool storage. Continue straight, you hit the Notterberry farm. Then you turn left again, then you hit a right, then there's the greenhouse. Continue down, hit the vape yard, and then there it is. That's pretty much the whole base. Ta-da! Like and subscribe, folks. That'd be greatly appreciated because there's going to be some kick-ass things that's going to be coming up soon if you don't want to miss. Red wood. Need to grab you. Need some more sticks. Because we're going to make a block to block accurate 16th scale of literally this entire area, paths included, absolutely everything. Hell, I might even make it geographically accurate on top of that. That's right, geographically accurate. Is it gonna be a pain in the ass? Most definitely. Will it be worth it? Hell yeah. And we actually know where Peridot is, but it's sadly like it's like down, it's quite far. But with the power of the paraglider, we can paraglide. Did I mark it? See, look, this is the kick-ass place we took on a couple days ago. Oh, look, you can still see when it was still summer when we went down there, and then halfway through it went like autumn. That's fun. Where was it? Europarad. Ah, thank you. Calling me green. Oh, that's the nicest words anyone's ever said to me. I think that's it. Pretty sure that's it. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure. I'm 90% sure there was some over here. I'm not too sure if I'm going ape. If I'm going and say, mind you go do a bit of an expedition, but I'm pretty sure there was some like hereish. Swear sword. But I would have marked it. I don't know. We'll just check. We'll check. Not that bad. That was all the way from last winter. Jeez. I laugh. There's Peridot right here, and we don't know because this is when the map was still not true color. But yes, I'm planning to make it right around this building. So we're going to remove this old farm we have going up here. Yeah, looking a bit decrepit. I think it's about time we remove it. Then, yeah. Because this is just barely too small. This is a 13 by 13, and what we want to make is a 14 by 14. So I'll make it a smidge smaller, but it should still, if I plan it properly, I can fit it all in. No, just a bit of a stretch. Sweet, that's already done. There you go. And we'll let Chunk read that out loud for the class, because I'm not interested. So I just had to share what was on my mind when he said paraglide to the Peridot. Oh no, I get it. No worries, 100% no worries. But like, I just don't want to say that. I'm gonna like butcher that to the max, even though English is my home language. Ooh, the verbs are hard today. Yeah, there you go. That is 20 white hot iron ingots that we are just made for shits and gigs. Because I'm want to eventually, end goal is make full steel chainmail. And then Jerry over here can keep it. Most indeedly. Haha, take that. Take that, Chunk. I know how to say your black magic. Some gold, got some brass, got some of that stuff. What is the melting point of meteoric iron? Okay, cool. It's actually slightly less than Regular iron, interesting. Something that came from a meteor has a lower melting temperature than regular iron. Interesting. I could still make another 30 ingots. Still have 3 left over. Like, that is so rude. Like, down here, right? There is an absolutely ridiculous iron vein right there. And you're not allowed to mine it. Like, that is some of the rudest... Like, the rudest... Oh, what? Do I know draw? Oh, there it is. Like, very rude. Oh, wow, from that range, it's really hard to see. But if I switch it to, like, blue, like, ridiculously rude. Like, there's, like, certain levels. Like, from up close, you can see it. That level, it's kind of hard to see. When you go farther out enough, then it's really weirdly easy to see again. Yeah, and that's all the exploring we've done. Like, here, if I turn off terrain, like, that's just purely everywhere we've personally been and interacted with. Cool, the glass is done. How much room do we have? I should path this section. Over here would be a perfect little bottle rack. What do you guys think? Bottle here, bottle rack. Do I seriously have to use... How dare you? And then the curved variant? So I'm going to do like curve, straight, and then like 4 down straight. So how many nails I'm going to have to make firstly? So 1, 2, 3, 4 by... So that's 12. Then 15, 18. Oh, you can mix and match woods. Ooh. Now, what would be like nice? I don't have... I might have some birch, now I think about it. Search, like, log. Got some larch. What does larch look like when it's a plank? Ooh, I could work with that. Yeah. To make its bent counterpart, I just need that plus hammer plus that to turn to bent. I shall mix and match. I dare say, like, a bit of... I think I have some oak planks already. How many bottles would I need then? Yes. Then nails. Do I have any nails in here? I'm pretty sure I have a pair of iron nails, but I don't want to use that. Yeah. That's soft now. Ooh, bismuth bronze nail. That's an alloy I can make a lot of. Or just I'll do a bronze instead. Tin bronze there. Mm. 12. There you go. I should make a decent amount, unless I just add a little smidge more, and then we can get all the way up to a nice even 10. I think we do a nice even 10. But like, then I could just add. There you go. To make bottles now, we need to do, nope, H turns to slabs, and slabs with the sword turns into bottles. So one slab turns to 4. Oh, it's a bottle of oil plus 2 of those. Oh, you can make candles. Ah. Any variety of oil. Flax oil, that's so easy to do. Why didn't I do that? The resin would be a bit of a pain, but that's fine. Lard and oil. Okay, that's cool. Should have done that a long time ago. But it's fine. Gave us a purpose to get the bees. Okay, well, let's do the math, right? So, rack. So you can kind of count. So that's 4 by 4. So 4, 8, 12, 16. So then I'll have 16 times that by 18. 128. Divide that by 4. That's 72. And divide that by a further 2. Yes. Divide that by a further 2. It's only 36. I could do it. Sweet. And you just saw. I already had it on me. Okay, cool. The melting point of tin is 200, and the melting point of copper is 1,000. What? I can make a whole extra ingot of tin bronze. Make a stack of 8 nails. Yeah. You keep an eye on that as well. Sweet, there you go. Oh, damn, I'm getting rid of all of it before I'm even done. That ended quite badly, actually. Okay, there you go, that's done. Not a bad start. How much is the max capacity of one of these bottles? I'm pretty sure maybe a singular liter. I do something like that. But maybe if I switch it around. No, I like this one actually. I like the way we had it originally. Also, it's a bit more expensive on one we can actually easily obtain instead of, I don't even know where the hell we got large, what, lurch? Large, lurch. I think it's AR, like R, that kind of sound. Okay. I can't help but hear Henry whistling when you're blacksmithing. I know, I just hear it in like the back of my mind. Now, all they need to do for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is add like a thing where you like a alchemist as well. And then oh, beautiful. Like an alchemist guild. Yeah, there you go. Close that for tonight. Now go to bed, wake up in the morning, make some more nails. Ah, good morning. I do not wish to wait. Wish my master plans to be done now. Set of 8 nails. Flip it. Bam. There you go. Okay. It's a good time smithing. Do you think, because this is a steel hammer, do you think it should really be taking any damage from hitting molten, or like, I wouldn't say molten, but like, what's the word? My brain's just dead. But like, softened, like, tin bronze. Like, I know bronze is harder than, of course, copper, but would that really be enough to deform a steel, though? Like, with all the smithing I've done, this thing has only taken 26 damage. No, bad Google Assistant, bad. Go to your corner. Do. Ah, I love this. Doesn't actually hurt to have extra because I also use this to make some tools from time to time. I've already made 8, so I need 10. And I need to turn 3 of them. That goes back in there. Okay. I turn 3 of these guys, like that and that, into its corner variant. Then just put the hot bits away. In what world does that get placed like that? Ta-da! I think it's quite hard to actually tell where the bottles are, but you know. Do. Just realized the whole time I've been clicking, but I could just hold it. Our wall of bottles are complete. Actually, it's quite nice. That fits this so nicely. And then as we get stuff, like for example, our bit of wine, we have done this. Let me grab a couple bottles. I think about 5 should be enough. Now I'm going to go 5 vertical. I'll grab 6 just in case. Okay. Okay. We need 4 liters. Fresh for 24.5 years. You know, good taste. Okay, I just I made my guy drink 370 mils of strong white wine, so maybe that's not really the best idea. My guy's actually pretty fun. Oh, she's using the bed. She's using the bed. Look at that. And I can actually see which ones have alcohol in them. And then what I can do, I don't use all of my honey, but I'll use a good chunk of it. So let's grab here. Actually, no, it's fine. That's only half a bottle of wine. He's doing fine. It's not like regular white. Remember, that's strong. Could have made some red if I actually harvested my grapes, but you know, we don't think that far ahead sometimes. Can I add stuff to the mead? Distilled mead. Double mead. We'll make some mead. Let me get like a bucket. So there should be a bucket over here, so I can bring 2 buckets worth. But I need to quickly wash this with 1 liter of rot. So if you have any rotted dishes, right? So dishes that had food in them and you let them rot because of neglect or you were busy or whatever, here is how you sort those out. So firstly, locate water. Throw it in there. How are you supposed to? Let me get you out. That's not with the buckets, apparently. Rot. It doesn't really say. Huh. How's our compost doing, actually? Ah, it's finishing today. There's our brine for our cheese. How to get rot out of a bucket? How to get rot out of a bucket. Really sorry. Ah. Oh, okay. So I was on the right track. You just kind of throw it in there and you just wait a little bit. Apparently, that's what Google says. There it is. And it's also coincident with water. I'm going to use those. I'm going to make 20 liters of mead. I think is more than generous. I feel like I'm supposed to be able to add something into it. So what would you usually add into mead? Can I add like an apple? I'll get some apples. I know like people put fruits and stuff in mead. I think like 1 apple per liter would be more than enough. Like apple flavored mead. Let's check. Guide for alcohol and distilling. Where is it? Cheese making, brewing and distilling. No. Legit sounds tasty. Yeah, apple flavored mead. I've never actually had it myself, but I feel like that'd be good. Yellow apple to be specific. We actually have some pink. We should have some pink apples next year. That's even if this lasts till next year, sadly. Because I'm going to 1.22 is going to come out soon. I'm going to have some pretty interesting things planned. Apple? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, after 14 days, I'll be turned to some mead. Pretty much by the time winter's halfway through. Skin and hooks. Green. Cloth. What do you use for? Okay. 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 Did you wear the gambeson underneath your armor? No, you bastard. Seriously, you can't make gambesons because you need the clothier trade. How dare you? No, but how do I get you? What even the hell is alum? Okay. How you doing? Oh damn, that lit is the cold done already. Damn. This is what happens when you're not like constantly fussing over it, I guess. Okay, so you need to chop down a handful of redwood trees, turn them all into firewood, and then yes. So if any more of these break, we'll switch them out for their tier 3 variants. And then any tier 2 bricks I'll start collecting and eventually use that to maybe make a beehive kiln over there as well. So I can kind of retire. I can move everything out of there then and then make it like a nice big area over here. Because this will be replaced by beehive kiln, and then I can make this, move this over there as well. So yeah. Need more food. Three years. Pretty much, I'm good. I don't need to resort to cannibalism this winter. This is great excitement. Hooray today. Let me prepare more pies, because I know my guy's going to get hungry super fast, and then we're just going to be sad, and be a miserable time all the way around. Okay. So... I think we'll just stick with the 6 pies. Fruits. Nothing beats anything quite like a super sweet and delicious onion and pear pie. Yum yum. Help me. I need meat. Oh. Guy's gonna miss the taste of meat jerky this winter. Ah, yeah. He's gonna. I think he just might. This is a strong breeze, mind you. Like, to be honest, when I added the mod, like, it wasn't like anything like too hectic, but when I actually had to do it, it really felt so weird. Damn it, that one's gonna be a different kind. No. Damn you, Perry the Platypus. We need the baking space. We're gonna need 2 of these. We'll do, of course, andesite. This andesite's not available. Oh, there it is. Fire clay, are you Mull? It's not that bad, but still, it's terrible. Yes, get nice and hot for me. So I'm actually gonna go a bit into the forest, and then from there, I'm going to start clearing out. So I want to try and keep this as close to me as possible for, like, ease of use when I actually need it. Okay, so we need to um there goes there then. So we need to let's rewrite down a new list. Pit. Yeah, we still got a lot of paper. You can look up periodically so the pie doesn't burn. If you overcook your pie, it's worse for overall feeding, but great for storing. Okay, so this would be winter time Yes, Bixie, I can't give you the pie. You won't like it. Okay, so wintertime 2. Electric Boogaloo. Okay, so first... Start... Charcoal... Pit... Yeah, it's pot bake now. Step 2. Mini model. Okay, still pot baked. We'll do 13 by 13. We already know where we want to do it. Next, steel. And then what else do we need to do? Because I'm pretty sure that miniature model, that 13 by 13, is going to be massive. I think we're going to go literally all in. Depending if there are trees, we'll add the trees in even. How do we do that though? We'll figure it out in time. Then, yeah, we should really, really get peridot then. Because the color and texture of peridot, or peridite, whatever the hell we want to call it, is absolutely perfect for grass and greenery. Like, the stuff we have there works perfectly, but I feel like that's more the kind of green you see on like a pool table or a snooker table type jazz. So that's the 3-step plan for winter. Start charcoal pit, work on steel, mini model 13 by 13. I'll go kill something just so I could feed you. How does that sound? Oh, cute. I think about it. When we went into that resonance chamber or whatever, um, it was literally whatever wasn't nailed down went into my pockets. Because you couldn't break anything, you couldn't pick anything really up, except there was a bunch of black coal, and then like all the things in the chests. Pot baked? You left what was nailed down? Next time bring a hammer and pry off this pesky nail. Sadly, it wasn't any regular nails. It was the of a higher being, apparently, which is higher than a Luke Goblin's loot, apparently. But, you know. The sad saying, it is what it is. Must have been super glue. Yeah, that's pretty much the highest power in the world, I dare say. Not much that can beat that stuff. Okay, got my whetstone. I'll still sharpen my axe and stuff before we go. Okay, go. Also go chop down like 4 to 5 redwood trees. And then yes. Look how sad they look, man. Those ones look very nice, weirdly enough, but like everything else looks so sad. We go check on how the apple trees. Yeah, there was some pink apples. I think we literally saw all the branches of that thing, but eh. Really, is that all you grew? What the hell is that thing? Oh, it's dogs or wolves. Or my armor, so. Fight me, demons! Weight is still good, that's good. Oh, what am I doing? Wait. Okay. I can take this back and prepare them with the butchery. Activate externalize for looting. What the hell do you have there? Yep. But not really, actually. This thing, I think our charcoal pit can easily eat like 4 to 5 of these trees. Pretty sure that's at least a majority of it. Okay, next one. Oh, there's more. Oh, wow. Kind of keeps going. just imagine hand feeding giant tree trunks to my charcoal pit. Oh, that'd be funny as hell. Like, let's actually chop there for now, because that's literally 1,000 logs. We did the math, it was about like 4,000-ish. Oof. So what's the failing bit? Actually, it's the head of all things. Wow, we're doing... I think just like 3 trees is actually enough. Like 2 trees. I doubt it's gonna be like hit all the way to the top, but I'm not too bothered by that. Actually, it just might do it. At least you just go double check that all are say 160. And we had 64 extra. Yep. Nice, yes. Okay, charcoal put unlit. Now lit. Bam, warming up. There you go. Every single time I look into my shadow, right, I just see just a massive T. I'm not sure if anyone else sees that. Like, my chef's hat just makes me turn into a massive T. Like, this side looks normal, but then, like, T. But yeah, that's like all I see. I can use my old knife. I want to save my steel knife. Old knife is there. Oh, wow. Maybe you can stay in retirement. One's gonna collect some blood and the other one isn't, so that's fine. Sure. Hop in me leather. Finally, it's about time to make me leather. Oh wait, the compost should be done, shouldn't it? Hell yeah. Now with this, we can make the super beautiful kick-ass stuff called terrapeta. Preta, 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 preta. Pita piper, tipita, pita, 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 pita. Why the hell don't I do this instead? Then dirt road, cob. Why didn't I do the wooden road? That looks firstly A, nicer, easier for me to do, and B, I don't make those stupid ass road tools. But like it's done already, so I'm keeping it. Oh, pixie! Meat. Tie down. Oh, purse. Now, I'm not the only one that sees it, am I? So no one else sees, like, the T. Specifically said that way. I can see it. Or I also see a mushroom head. See? Okay, so if I get like 3 more bits of rot, then I can make another batch. You know what's sad? Most of this rot is actually just meat. Meat they didn't get to. Meat that has forever slipped away from my fingers. Like, yes, I got mauled by a wolf, but was it worth it? I dare say. Okay, so let's quickly run through all of our structures for everyone that's new here or not. And also just like a quick recap what we've been up to. Firstly, let's start over here, because like the most far corner of the base. This is the orchard. Plain words for orchard, if you didn't get that. So we are growing some pink apples. More pink apples. Pear, pear. Pear, pear, yellow apple. So a lot of pear. Just a bit of pear. Next is our lovely barn. Need to get windows in there, but it's fine. Oh, look, there's me. Oh, is that our first tier 2? Generation 1, Gen 1, Gen 1, Gen 1. Why do I have 2 Gen 1 bulls? Then there's our pigs, there's our goats. There were chickens here, but they all kind of escaped or they ate each other. I really can't tell. I know chickens go a bit cannibalistic when they're stressed. Up here is where we keep our 4 cages. Supposed to be 6, but 1 disappeared and 1's inside my house right now. Next, waddle over here. We'll go over here. This is a spot we've also been at all out today. So this is our crematorium furnace or crementation furnace plus our charcoal pit, both actively going. In about 15 hours that's done, and in about many days that's done. It's about a third of the way through already. So pretty good. Next, it's actually faster not to walk on my path when there's snow on it. Okay. Next, over here is the lovely distillery slash winery, I shall call it, because I'm also going to be pressing my wines here, storing them, aging them. Currently I have some ale and some mead going. About 20 liters of that, 25 liters of that. This is where we distill things, so we have a bucket, put it in there. Then whatever we take in here, plus fuel, like burning, of course. Then you burn, heat it up, goes through there, then it condenses, then eventually gets transferred into the bucket. So that's how you make brandies, vodkas, like aqua verte, which is apparently some pretty pure stuff. Over here is our crazy ass windmill. Currently at a gentle breeze, mind you. Like a light breeze, what you would see an alcoholery. Yes, they're beautiful. Alcoholery. I like it. Of all types. Does not discriminate. Then over here is, of course, the crazy windmill. Gentle breeze is the speeds already. I like it. Also, I like to call him Big Ben on crack when he's really goes speeds. Over here, the apiary, which is, as you would also guess, for the bees. Temps too cold. Is this? Weather's too cold for bees to fly up. So yeah, it's pretty much too cold. So I won't really harvest their frames and stuff because I'm not sure if that'll kill them. It might, but like, you know. That's it, I'm sorry. Then over here, of course, the field. Oof. They just couldn't handle it, Captain. How are you guys doing? Come on, a lot of you are tier 8s. That's a negative 142 hours. You should have been fully grown a couple days ago, my man. Weirdo. Okay, so also, besides that, over here is our little tool shed. As you can tell, so far it's only storing a hoe. Singular. But I want to add some chests here so we can store our seeds, our fertilizers, that kind of jazz. So it's nearby. We can access it. It's going to be good. Over here is the Vapeyard. Play on Vineyard. Thank you, Chunk, for that one, I think. So here, it's, of course... Oh, weather permitting. Okay, sweet. So these guys are going to start flowering in 8 days. Both our green and our lovely red. Over here is our greenhouse, where we shall grow a lot of fruits and veg during the winter. But stunted. No. You should be 0.2 degrees Celsius in, or 0.3 degrees Celsius in here. Actually, no, 0.1 degrees actually. So your flax is actually, according to this, I'm talking to your manager, rated up to -5 degrees cold resistance. So pretty please. Don't lie to you. Okay, but yeah, so overall 7 6s and I think a random 5. Yeah. Grow a whole bunch of goodies in here. So greenhouse isn't perfect, but it does help. Looks a bit grey, yes. Over here, it's not a berry farm. Should put an extra space to scoot those up by 1, then it'd be perfect. But that's fine. So we have a variety of our cranberries, some blueberries, some white currants, some red currants, and some black currants. I just did that so it can look uniform, looks nice. And then, yes, that's pretty much all we've been up to in about our 35 episodes now, I'm pretty sure. Of various lengths, some longer, some shorter, but overall, pretty good time. I think, yes. And then, of course, in here, I forgot, saving the best for last. Here is the lovely, lovely home. Nice and lit now, as you can tell. Lanterns galore. In here is our storage room, storing some additional firewood, a very disappointing brass sheet instead of a brass plate, some pretty good knickknacks you came across, some crystallized variants of both different types of iron, some hematite and some magmatite, a artistic bottle for those who are interested, a orange law book, just a random connect, actually we'll put you up there, our metal detector and our storage linker. Of course, the storage device itself over here connects to all these chests we have here, and then they let me exit and also see how much. We currently have 74 empty spaces. Pretty nice. Next, Harry Potter's room. The boy who lived under the stairs. A mine we don't really go down, but we've been going down pretty frequently to get a whole bunch of quartz. And as you saw here, this is our lovely, lovely, oh, did not mean to do that. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to sort these out now. Bush meat is better than no meat. There you go. Pixie. Okay. And then over here, so as you saw, that was the lovely butchery. So I had to get that in there and sorted. But then next is, of course, the main house. I haven't shown the rest of it yet. So this is the main house. Of course, we have Pixie the kitty. Upstairs, bedroom, pretty plain and simple. What is this thing called? A dresser that we can't open yet. A bedside table we can't also open because, of course, it's stuck. I know it sucks. Here's that animal cage talking about. A little Pixie setup. Small cushions and ground storages and all the foobs. Her water bowl and her food bowl. Over here is the kitchen. We have some candle making pots, food pots, fruit press. We need to make a second one. Barrel for making doughs, washing dishes technically. Over here, clay ovens, wooden tables, firewood so we can cook. Down there was the lovely, lovely cellar. I was just down there, so I won't really go down there again. Up here is the current miniature model of the base. So this is this bad boy for what you've seen. That's the windmill. This should go about more here, which is going to be auto-corrected when we eventually get back to when we need to. Over here is the barn. And then, of course, like about here would be the orchard. And then over here, roughly, is where the crematorium furnace would go. But that'll more like goes more like out here, so it's more like here to be accurate. But yeah, we're going to fix that all on top of this building here, where this old farm is. Of course, our old chisel tools plus a lovely, lovely whiteboard, or this instance, plasterboard. Down here. Next, and finally, certainly but not least, the smithy, my favorite part of this entire base. Some old weapon storage / tool storage, our workbench where we craft our tools, where we can hone our tools. Some bloomeries so we can cook glass and iron ingots and whatnot. Over here is where the magic happens. Our anvil plus our tools, forge to reheat things, crucibles to melt down things, and it's pretty snazzy. Over here is our thingy. The tannery. There you go. So this is where we kind of have some going. We have some medium hides from the wolves we kind of sorted out. Then over here we have some me leather that's currently in production. We did have some compost work in here. This is in preparation for when we make our cheese. That's going to be a good time. Then over here is nothing to be scoffing. Oh, this is dairy. And then, of course, science for our 2 consecutive offices. We have our Super Chief Architecture Officer Snow for building the super cool Snow's Renaissance Archives. And then Chunk, our Chief Funny Jokes Officer. He's in charge of the funny jokes. Over here is our lovely, lovely sorted room, where we store some extra molds, as well as, of course, all of our ingots. Kind of messy for the time being because they don't really stack with each other. It's very random. But there you go. And, of course, here is all of our unprocessed ores, including our fuels, coal cokes, brown coal, black coal, and, of course, our charcoal. And, of course, that stuff, which is also a type of black coal to my knowledge. Where did we find that? I don't know. But yeah. Well, it's actually, yeah, it is a type of black coal, yeah. So yeah, that is pretty much the tour of the base for all those who are curious. But also a very interesting way to end it off for tonight. It's been a blast, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did. We got our lovely, lovely vape yard and not a berry farm done, as well as just getting some general pathing done. It was good all the way around. And if you're new here, you'll find something regular. Please like and sub and share the channel. Helps us massively. Current goal 850. See if we can hit that. You guys are the best. Thank you. So yeah, and without further ado, as I say every time without fail, hope you all had a wonderful evening. Do as much as I have. Hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, and afternoon. Vape out. Pixie.